when you see me, nigga, please move fast. Bloody cash on the floor. Gotta make my way to the fucking door. Gotta make my way to the hideout. Who done it? Yeah, they tryna find out. Now I'm on the street with my swerves. Cops tryna catch me cause I'm on the swerve. But I'm a clever motherfucker, never catch me. And if they come my direction, they gon' catch these dumb.
We got a request out here with the sunshine shining out in the hood. Say they want to hear something sweet, something to watch the sun go down to. So, turn your shit back up for this one right here.
You've waited all week for your dose of ... stupid.
Quiet down, dummies, I'm talking.
It's hashtag WrestlePals.
Shut up, dummies.
Well, I'm scared. Oh, hi. Hey, everybody. It's hashtag WrestlePals, your weekly dose of ... stupid. And ... wrestling, and ... meandering thoughts about various parts of anatomy as decorative lightwear. Lightwear? No? He's not going to help me today. Hold on, I'm going to try to throw it to him, see if I throw him off. Hey, what'd you think of that thing? It's unshakable. He's unshakable. This is hashtag WrestlePals, and let me introduce you to He's not a real man. Oh, what are you now? Okay, I'm going to introduce you so we can have a discussion here. Hey, everybody, look over there. It's hashtag WrestlePal Justin.
Yeah.
I wasn't finished with your name yet. Wait. What the hell was that? Hashtag WrestlePal Justin?
Yeah.
No.
Hurt.
No. Oh.
Heel.
Oh.
Hurt.
What?
Heel.
Oh, hey. And I'm. Are you anything anymore? That's a deeper question than I meant it to be.
Mm-hmm.
No longer a real man of science?
I'm that guy.
Hey.
Hmm?
Not a bad place to be. He's
best
that
ever.
guy. Hashtag WrestlePal Justin.
The best ever.
That guy. The what?
The best ever.
I heard that from somewhere.
It's probably my Twitter profile.
No?
Because I'm the best ever.
Oh, and hi, I'm a hashtag WrestlePal
That's you.
Nate. Oh, I'm also a guy, kind of.
Hashtag Nate Appreciation Day.
God's sake, why?
What's up, Brian? Hey, Jenny.
You could stop that.
No.
Justin.
No, I can't. Hey, look. Watch it.
What? Is it working?
Yeah.
You have anything? You,
Hey.
me, Oni. This is best. Why is... Can we get... Why is Graves on ballot? Why is that what's in his pants? Oh, okay. I had
Now
no
makes a
idea.
lot more sense,
You know,
doesn't it?
they cut the camera away from the announce table. It gives enough time for him to run down and jump in there right before the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably
That's where his hair went.
Jesus. There's nowhere I can't go anywhere with that. Oh, good Lord.
Brian says, "What's up, Notorious Nasty Nate?"
What?
Old Triple N.
What did I do?
Old Triple N over here.
That doesn't sound good. That sounds horribly derogatory and awful. It's terrible. Hey. Can I throw one out and see if it sticks?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. I want to do it. I want to do it. I like this one.
Okay.
Hashtag headlights.
God damn it.
No?
Yes.
Hashtag headlights.
That's gonna be the game.
I don't know what it means. By all means, have at you now. Oh, Jesus, I didn't want to do that. Why is my finger up? I really didn't. Damn it. I didn't want to do that.
You had to, didn't you?
I didn't. It's not like you said, hey, we're going to do that thing. That happens automatically. Oh, my God. Like, if that music hits, I'm get a little worried. And all. You got to get it out from behind him. You're going to put the finger. You got to throw it up. You got to throw it up off, away from him. Okay, that's enough. God damn. Like, that is a scary man. Like, I don't even... Oh. Don't do that again. Whatever you do.
Okay, not anytime soon.
Oh,
Anyway.
my
Got
God.
a lot to get to today.
Do we? Nah, I don't really think so. Hashtag headlights.
Ellie says she's having a wine night with best friends, so she'll be listening tomorrow. Nate Appreciation Day. Justin is great. Yeah, I'm great.
All right.
Strippers. Hashtag headlights.
Technically, sure.
You could go there, I guess.
Yeah, I mean...
So, I don't know who won last week. I guess we can either give it to Joey Janela for the repeat performance of not being here.
That was pretty impressive. It was a bold move. I think the strategy played out in his favor. He decided, I'm not going to show up. Good for him. Hey, good for him. Also, kind of not having a game really kind of played into it. It's like a bye week. I don't know what that means. Hashtag bye week? No, that'll go horribly wrong. Hashtag headlights. I'm very excited about this. I don't know why. Oh, Justin. Remember how last week we were like, it's not a lot happening this week. Pretty mellow week. Gearing up for stuff. A little bit of theorizing on what's to come. A whole lot of thinking about stuff and nothing really coming of it. Guess what?
What?
Everything happened this week.
Everything happened
There's
this weekend.
nothing that didn't happen this week.
It was pretty intense.
From the dawn of man to the end of time. It all has... I know this feels close, but I'm framing here. From the dawn of man... I'm not trying to get in your face, sir. I'll get around your face. There we go.
All right.
From the dawn of man to the end of time. There we go. And yes, that is what happened this week. There was a big bang.
Was there a theory?
No.
Yeah, there was.
No, there
His
wasn't.
name's Austin.
There was. Oh, Jesus. I felt bad. And then they cut to him in the audience.
Yeah.
And the audience was like, what?
Brian Charman, #headlights equals Trish Stratus.
No, yes. What? She came from a different era, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
How old is she now?
43, I think.
43.
I believe so.
Finally, and a wrestler that's older than me. I appreciate this.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh. #headlights. I don't know what it means. I'm sure we'll get to something later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we will.
What all did we have this week, Justin?
Oh, by the way, I actually also have to do one of these.
What are we doing?
#commitment.
Oh, that is one. What's her name?
Don't play with me.
Elizabeth.
Stop it.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't
Sorry,
play games
this
with me.
Some things we have to take seriously.
Absolutely.
That
I take
is-
my live very seriously,
It's,
so I can live my life.
Jesus Christ. Sound it. You really do. It's one Liv Morgan. What did she do this week?
She went to Toronto,
Yeah.
hung out with Lacey Evans.
She didn't she?
Yeah.
All right. I'm forced to follow one Liv Morgan on Twitter because I have to keep an eye on this dude and see what he's doing. Because he's going to do something and it's going to be objectionable in some way, just to me. Everyone else thinks it's okay, but I know things. I know that it's
What does that
I'm
mean?
talking to them. You should mind your business. Look, it's going
is
to be a
my
problem
business.
one day. I just want to warn you guys before it is, okay? So when it happens, I want you to be ready for it. What it is, I don't know. Stay tuned. So yeah, Liv Morgan. This is the lead. Liv Morgan, singing and dancing and doing dares. Mm-hmm. That's what she's doing. Just
The
her
Live
and
Your
Lacey,
Life challenge.
her and yes, she created her own hashtag again this week. Has this been a going on thing?
No, this was new.
All right. So what was the weird challenge with that? You're just looking for Liv.
In all the right places.
What? Oh my God. I just want you to just cram Liv into every song. Oh, you got to know when to live them. Know when to live them. Know when to live. Know when to live. It's just, no. It doesn't work all the time, Justin. Why
Live
do
or
I...
let die.
Shut up. Don't ever shut up. Don't listen to me.
Of course not.
Thank you. Oh, my God. So, yeah, just Liv and Lacey Evans, just singing and dancing in the street, occasionally doing pull-ups, and often committing larceny.
And
So,
jumping into Lake Ontario.
what is wrong with them? All right, look, there was one point where Liv stole somebody's championship belt that was just kind of sitting there.
Oh, the champ was there.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you get for buying one of those anyway.
Yeah. And look, if it's a 24/7 title, it's told you anything. Yeah, hotly contested.
Very much so.
Up for grabs. Liv is fast. Is that a
Jeez.
hashtag? No? Good.
Live his life.
They cut off right after that, so I have to assume
Mine
they
for
stopped
sure.
and said, "Hi, I'm sorry. I'm a wrestler. I have to do dumb things every once in a while. Can I buy your meal?" No? Okay. Bye then.
Okay, I got to show something to you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Bray killed a guy.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Cannot wait to start talking about that.
Hashtag headlights.
We will be there eventually. Mm-hmm. September 3rd is right around the way, too.
Is that how time works? There's a way and then you go right around it?
#commitment, Jack.
Not on any show this weekend, by the way.
Enough.
What? It'll be special, I guess, when she comes back.
Yeah, it will.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
A hotly anticipated return.
Well, and she's coming to Norfolk.
No, she's not.
She will be
Well, she
here.
went to Toronto. Did you see her? Is this what you?
I'm
is
going to
this-
see her.
Is this your game plan? You're just going to be sitting in public restaurants
No.
with title belts, just laying about,
No.
hoping to be took?
I'm going to get in them DMs and be like, hey.
Whoa. Ask her, can I have your finisher?
maybe that'll be how I close the conversation.
You know the
I'd rather say it to her in person.
the further away we get from that being a topical discussion, the dirtier it sounds, and I'm very sorry because I mean it as clean as possible.
Uh-huh.
That sounds worse.
I'm going to ask her if I could meet her while she's in town. Because I didn't get to
you
a
spell
couple
check
weeks ago.
when you do that. Just saying.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I'm a man of very few regrets. That's all I'll say.
Is that a Kenny Rogers song? Johnny Cash. I don't know.
What are you doing over there?
I'm sitting over here, like against my own will. Probably use it. I'm against my own better judgment, and that's shaky at best. I'm trying to fit "Live" into songs. I don't know if I can fit it in that one. Leave your grandma. Oh, miss you, grandma. That's terrible. Hashtag headlights. Don't mention "live" and headlights. Hashtag headlights in the same sentence. You will likely be disqualified.
Hashtag live songs be the theme? They sure can.
Oh no!
Hey.
Are you taking over? Is this the battle? Hashtag headlights versus hashtag live songs? I don't like this one.
Whoa.
I can't think of any songs, by the way. Now, I've heard songs before. I don't know any of them now. Oh lordy!
Chris says, "Damn it, my comments are not showing up again." Marco Hanley says, "Last match was the best of SummerSlam. We will eventually get off our foolishness."
Oh, damn, that happened this week too. What's up?
And then Chris Soul said again. And then Christopher Brown put up, did you see this? Savio Vega got hurt at MLW.
No.
Yeah. Light reflecting off Nate's head. Hashtag headlights.
Hey, man. Can I do it? Can I do the thing?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't do the thing.
You're going to do it anyway. Why'd you ask?
I don't know if I should do it now. I save it.
All right.
I'll save it.
So look, should we just start with the pre-show then?
You know what? Why not? I mean, we have, and I think we can plow through a SummerSlam fairly, not quickly, because
there's a couple places we need to slow the roll on.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's plenty of other stuff too. There's
TakeOver. G1.
Oh, G1.
Mm-hmm.
Lots. I feel like such a like weird snob. Like, oh, there's really good Japanese wrestling this week, so you wouldn't know. No, I'm not like that. Good is good.
Like Meltzer.
I guess.
Did you see what he did?
What did he do?
I watched New Japan. I told myself I would never watch New Japan before a WWE show because it's not fair to WWE, but I did. And NXT TakeOver was garbage in comparison. Now, he didn't say that verbatim, but he was
I heard he kind of crapped on the Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano match. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, calm down. Calm down, sir. How about you just like things? Yeah. I know it's his job, and that's his thing, is to rate. How much rate? If I don't like it, I just don't talk about it, and it doesn't resonate with me. Mm-hmm. If I like it, I talk about it a lot. Hashtag headlights.
So we are going to be...
Not hashtag live songs.
We are going into SummerSlam here. Overall, what was your excitement going in?
I had a weird feeling like that. I was very excited that there was tons and tons of singles matches. Mm-hmm. And they all had some implication, and they all had decent story. Very few things felt cookie cutter or forced. Everything had a story kind of its own.
How can I live without dudes?
That's the what?
That's from Jenny Zell.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess. No. Because that's the same word. Oh, I guess that is... Okay, you changed it. All right, this is fine. Hashtag headlights. I don't see how that fits for hashtag headlights. So, sorry. Am I allowed to disqualify people?
Yes. So be careful.
Okay.
You start disqualifying people, they get disqualified.
They get upset, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. That's why Ellie's not watching the show this week. She's still mad.
She's not drinking wine. She's mad at
She
Nathan.
sent me a message, said, but I know what a bitch looks like. Yes. I was like, what? And then a picture of flowers. I don't know what that means. But
I may not know my flowers.
What? Oh, I don't.
But I know a bitch when I see one.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Is that this one?
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
What? It's very offensive. Now I'm upset. Nah, I'm fine. I'm okay. SummerSlam.
You know what the first match was?
If you press slap nuts, I'm going to be upset. Oh! Look at that figure. You throw it up. That's what you got to do. I didn't want to. Didn't mean to. There it is.
Oni Lorcan and Drew Gulak.
Good Lord. Look, we got to go a little more into Oni Lorcan. Mm-hmm. What happened? His Twitter is the most amazing thing that you'll ever find. It's like _ Star Destroyer. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful follow, by the way.
Everything is all in caps. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'm not on any appearances, so I'm just going to sleep under this park bench until my match. Hold on. You know what? It's so damn good that I want to make sure I don't misquote this weird monster.
Y2J's jacket, #headlights, and Liv needs to get out of Justin's dreams and into his car.
God damn it.
#Liv songs, #headlights. Now what are you going to do?
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't see. Leave Billy Ocean out of this. Here's Oney Lorcan. All caps, by the way. I am not booked for any meet and greets or public appearances in Toronto. I have only been booked on Sunday to kick ass. Until then, I will find a park bench to sleep under and prepare for my fight. Fantastic, right? Oh, Jesus. And then follows it up, again in all caps, because very intense gentleman. Some sweet old Toronto lady came to sit on the bench I was sleeping under and brought me some soup and told me to kick Gulak's ass, throw it up. I don't know. Oh! And then he has a video of him crawling out from under a park bench. It looks like it dawned. So it's like, time to get up and time to go. I got to go kick some. And he's just vulgar, and it's wonderful. Mm-hmm. And then he says, he comes back at the end of it and has to scream, Oney rules. And at first I thought, it was like, he's just screaming gibberish. And it's like, oh, okay. All right. Someone's tagline at himself.
Hey, Renji.
Good for him. Good for him. Oney Lorcan's fantastic. And, dude, I hope he gets some excitement behind him for this. It wasn't just a one-off.
Nope.
Very excited for this.
Yeah, he got the rematch on Tuesday, and they're getting I forget what it's called, what they're calling it.
Team, first of
Captain's Challenge or something?
Yes.
5-on-5?
Yeah.
That means Kendrick will be in it, right?
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
Oh, for God's sake. First of all, I have no idea who's going to team with Oney Lorcan. There's Danny Burch, but I assume he's under a bench somewhere in Cardiff, waiting for a match. So he might not be available. Yes. Yay. Does Oney have any friends? I don't know. He's a very scary man. He's very personable as long as you're like, what?
Dango.
All right. Hold on. They friends?
Yeah.
Really?
Oney's making Dango clean up the NXT locker room.
What? I don't know what this is. What is this?
Just more Twitter stuff.
He's, oh my God.
These monsters.
What?
They're the best.
Oney Lorcan may be the most fantastic monster. He's an awful. He ain't a good human, but he's a damn good whatever he is. He's the best Oney you'll ever see.
It's true. That's very true. No one's more Lorcan than him. No one's more Lorcan than Oney.
Oh my God.
So him and Gulak go at it again, though.
Okay.
Wonderful match.
It's your Lorcan update. Congratulations, you survived. Barely.
That's the new segment. Throw it up.
Throw it up. I wonder if he was talking about the soup. Maybe he just threw up the soup? No.
Throw up the one.
Oh, Jesus. Get down. Calm down. Damn it, hand.
At the top, I made the note at the top. These grappling exchanges at the top are so smooth. I mean, of course, you'd expect that.
Yeah.
Gulak is just phenomenal right now. Like, just unstoppable.
It's fantastic to see, too, that get to showcase that style. It's like, oh, it's us two? All right, we're going to do really cool stuff. Enjoy.
Who can't Gulak work with? I want to see Gulak and everybody.
Hold on, I get you some names.
Because I get the sneaky suspicion Kushita's going to end up 205 Live.
Yeah?
Mostly because he's pretty much disappeared off of NXT already. And then they had that series of matches before he disappeared. So, I mean, unless there's like a big feud waiting around the corner.
205's weird like that. Or not 205. NXT's weird like that. It's short enough that, you could have a few weeks where somebody just disappears. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, it's Matt Riddle. What's up? Or all of a sudden, well, Cassius Ohno's back. I thought he was over there. You never know who's going to pop up. And it's like even you see like Candace disappear for a while. And then she's damn near main eventing this go round. So NXT is odd. So they could be saving Kushida, or I don't know. That's a big investment to put into 205. I like 205 being a little under the radar. So it's like, hey, we're gonna do amazing stuff. Just leave us alone. Leave us alone. We're gonna be fine. And then they do amazing stuff.
I love this. Thank you for this update, Renji. And please do this. Anybody I need these updates.
What?
Renji updates me on his wrestling crush.
Oh?
By the way, speaking of Liv, I got a tweet back from Rosemary after I tweeted that hers was the first autograph I've ever bought. I like that.
That's delightful.
Absolutely.
Hi, I supported you. Oh, thank you. Or however Rosemary intimates, thank you.
Yes. We thank you.
We appreciate it.
Christopher Brown says, how about a Lars Sullivan and Lorcan match? I'd buy it. Lars was awesome in NXT. We haven't seen any of it in WWE. He seems to be. Hopefully, he's gotten his act together. But I know he's injured.
He was injured, and it's like
good time for injury, I guess.
If there's ever a good
Go
time,
away. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, hey, here's some weird, awful heat, but we're gonna push you anyway, try to get you through it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, never mind. Hey, yes, good luck with that leg.
Yeah.
Neat, dude. Have at you now.
And Brian Drummond says he hates Lars. All right. So Gulak and Lorcan. Gulak retains, and then we get, another couple. We're gonna get another couple matches here. At least one more.
Yeah.
We got the one on Tuesday.
And I hope Lorcan makes an impression. We've fallen more in love with him. He was great already, but I hope he gets in front of more people, and people just go, Jesus,
this guy's kind of great.
This guy's kind of yeah. You're gonna get two reactions. First is Justin's.
Hey, this guy's kind of great.
And then you're going to get other people. Well, I can't look away. What a car wreck. Yes.
So also on the pre-show, this one kind of was last minute. Apollo Crews and Murphy.
Oh, fantastic. Happy to see them get spots, especially with Apollo has been like this, not on TV, but can win. They put him in like a can win spot, like which is very nice. Because that's something that hadn't existed before. If you're not on TV, you're definitely not winning. But Apollo feels like he could sneak one out every once in a while, and it'd be okay. And he gets Buddy Murphy, who's like, "Hey, we're involving him in the storyline. Let's have these two fight for no damn reason." Fantastic. A good, no, not really story. We're just having a good wrestling match. Here we go, fellas. Oh, Rowan's here.
I mean, it worked.
An advanced storyline. It's a storyline that has no title anywhere near it.
And we also didn't have to have Roman on the pay-per-view for it.
I know, right?
Which was great for Roman.
Wasn't he like right in the middle of the graphic too?
Yeah.
Good. Nothing I love than going back and looking at like old match graphics and be like, oh, their match was god awful and terrible. That's not what I remember from that.
Renji suggests Elias and Oni. Dude, anybody in Oni right now. I want to see anybody in Oni. Preferably strikers.
Oni looks like he's just made out of like sinew and cartilage, but still mean. How do you get that mean?
Justin Arnold says, the new female talent is great, but Natalia is pure class and beauty. She was fired up. We'll get there.
It was a good natty.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Let's blast through this. The pre-show was fun. Cruz and Murphy in a nice advancement of storyline.
Advancement of storyline that didn't get resolved that night,
right?
And got to carry on. You got a reason to tune in story-wise for the not just fallout but continuation.
Would you look at that? Cruz does the raise the roof thing, and people were with him. Like the place didn't go crazy for him, but there was people. I've never seen him do that before, and people were like, "Yeah, I like this guy. I'll do it too."
He recognized it was a thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Good. What'd you think of the Toronto crowd? Were they good?
Mostly. I don't think there was any. I do think we got a CM Punk chant or something that I was like, which is gonna happen. But for the most part, they were good.
It feels, yeah. Toronto seems like a fun, safe place.
And I also wanted to point this
just
out.
Travel tips. So
Rowan laying out Murphy because of the implication.
Absolutely.
What an awful man Elias is.
Yes.
Just he was awful singing a song.
Oh, let me guess. Sports team are bad, and your city's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they just win a championship?
They won the NBA championship in that arena.
Doesn't
they were
matter.
in.
Doesn't matter to Elias.
No, because they're more Maple Leafs fans. So he went after the Maple Leafs.
Of course he did.
And then Edge shows up
Oh, good.
and spears him.
What?
I was like, what? Just like
Why?
you just did.
Why is he doing this?
I don't know. I'm very curious.
It's a nice.
I bet you, like, he already gets the, hey, you should come back tweets and stuff.
Mhm.
This is just going to make it worse.
How does he? You listen to the Edge Christian Pod. How's he feeling these days?
He's done.
Okay.
He doesn't want to do it.
Okay, good. 'Cause that's got to suck. And it's like, I wish I could get one more here or there. I was like, oh no. Good, but hey, man, it's Toronto. It's Canada. This was the weirdliest, most Canadian thing that's happened in a while. A lot of Canada on this show, which is good.
Reggie has a good point. They died for bailing number, and we'll get there. That is true. And Christopher Brown, thank you, Justin, for reminding me of something I heard this afternoon. This past Sunday may not have been Trish's last match after all. Word is that if there's an Evolution 2, she might be facing Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I guess she had said she just needs some time to, like, think it over. But, I mean, hell of a way to go out. We'll get there, too. So the only other match on the pre-show was the Iconics versus Cross and Bliss for the Women's Tag Team Championships. How about that? Less than a week. Already won defense at the kickoff show.
Very good. Not a bad place for it.
Off to a good start. Those titles got to go somewhere, right?
They have to just do
They
something.
have to exist, right? They have to start
And it's
existing in the
weird.
world.
I think you mentioned this. It's like, is this a yes? That was a fantastic little spot for just no reason. Just no reason. And is
And
this?
it pissed Graves off. Graves being so mad about that was the best. What is this? What are you doing?
He's 100% all the time. He's always upset about something, and he's usually right. It's amazing. Good gravy. But yeah, is this? We keep waiting for the Bliss turn. Is this a weirdly Alexa Bliss? It's almost like, did they forget about it? And it's like, all right, let's just keep seeing how far she can turn.
Yeah.
Like the good old Sparkle Splash,
Yeah.
or is it Twisted Bliss?
Twisted Bliss, yeah.
It's
Same.
still the Sparkle Splash to me, because that's delightful.
Damn it.
It's something the New Day is going to pull out. It's going to be E. E's going to do the Sparkle Splash. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, and like with not having to resort to heelish tactics,
Yeah.
letting Alexa wrestle, which is interesting and fun.
So I wonder if it ends
Also, Angela Dawkins is right. So, Killian Dane is more right. Right? This is eventually going to lead to the 4 out of 7 falls match between Angela Dawkins and Killian Dane. It's going to be amazing.
It'll be incredible. I'm wondering, is Nikki going to be the one then? Or, I mean, are they just heating the titles up? Put it on them, get it on TV?
The longer it goes, the more I'm like, I have no idea what they're doing. You know how sometimes it gets kind of like cold? Like the Boston Hug connection. I felt like it got really cold really fast. No Defenses is kind of does that, and there's like, hey, here's these two really good single stars, and we're stuffing them in a tag team. Here we go. I know they wanted it, but yeah, here they are, and they're more value apart than together. But whatever. Here's the thing. All right, we're gonna wait for it to turn, and then it just sits and gets cold, and everyone's like, ugh. The longer that this one sits with Nikki and Alexa, the more intriguing it gets. I don't know. I'm waiting to see, because Alexa feels good. I'm waiting to see what they do with Nikki. I have no idea. I have no idea where it goes. It's fun.
But they have started having the good guy announcers start saying, oh, it looks like they are getting along. And Graves is like, I've been saying it the whole time.
Corey, goddamn, good gravy.
Also, that Jessica Havoc has a Twitch page. I seen her streaming Red Dead yesterday. Ah, Jessica Havoc. All right. So that Nikki and Alexa retain, and that takes us into the card proper.
Right.
Very fun kickoff show. And is Becky Lynch the new hot open?
I am perfectly okay with this. It can absolutely. It's the kickoff of the main card is not a demotion.
No.
It was the Seth Rollins spot for the longest time. It was the Intercontinental Championship spot for the longest time. It has to be hot. It can't not be.
Yep.
And if you're not in the main, hell, man, this is a hell of a spot to be out on the card.
Well, and that's what Christian always says. He's like, man, if I'm not in the main, I want to be in the open.
Yeah.
And
Go home early. It's nice. Ice up for 2 hours.
But after what comes on Monday, maybe it can get heated back up to main event status. But it hasn't been. You know, through the whole Lacey thing. And
Right.
Again, nothing against Lacey. The matches were fine. Lacey was credible.
I want Lacey to do something now.
Yeah, she needs.
Can she do anything else?
She needs to start feuding with somebody.
Yeah, just tear somebody up.
Or just start squashing people. Something. She needs to be. She's not on television.
Yeah.
Took all those losses and she's gone.
Nothing with it. Does she have any wins on the main card?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you whom.
Yeah.
But she won on some Raws leading up to
All right.
her matches and stuff. But Natty, in the short period she had leading up to SummerSlam, the title was starting to heat up a little bit.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Becky brought something out of Natty that we haven't really seen her. And Natty tries really, really hard. And I always appreciate Natty for what she does. But she seems like a weird kind of step behind most of the division. It's like she's a hair or two many years behind. I don't know how to describe it other than that, and that's not a bad thing. And I don't mean it to belittle her in any way. It just seems like she's of an era that's slightly past. It's like she's stuck between two generations. And a lot of times when I see her in matches, she seems a little, I don't want to say older or slower or anything, but slightly out of place. This, and even like a promo work, she seems slightly out of place. She seems like a more older style, where it didn't have to be as clean, didn't have to be as intense, didn't have to be nearly, I don't want to say as heartfelt, but it had a more, I've always described her as, she seems like a theater actor doing TV. Just something seems quite off about it. It's like, I feel like it would play really good in the arena, but on TV it loses something. Meanwhile, everybody else is performing for the full audience. But nah, man, Natty felt pretty damn good in this go round. Got intense, got awful, and was a fighter and throwing down, pulling out the submission stipulation.
I was going to say, what did you think of the step?
It was fantastic because, of course, it already has to be. So why not call it that? And makes it feel that much more special. And it could be a blow-off match. Because they're playing with Natty's injured now, and they're moving on in another direction. You got a one-off, and it felt big without it just being a regular-ass match.
So since you talked about the other direction, we're right here. Like I said, I think as we go, we'll...
Organic, the resulting storylines that come out of it.
How hyped for Sasha's return were you?
I wasn't. I'm going to say this. I wasn't.
For the actual return?
But... if it was Sasha that was a Boston Hug connection, I was not excited for her. That being said, Natty's in the ring. She talks about the match. Hey, this is where I'm supposed to take all that stuff back and be magnanimous. Nah, I meant all of it. And we're going to do this again, Becky Lynch, you. And then it's like, hey, Canada, what's up? I'm Canadian. And I think they let it go just long enough for the crowd was like, I'm tired of this. Tired of this. Go. Yes, we go. We know you're Canadian. For Christ's sake. Oh, God. Oh, what's this all about? And the crowd felt like, but then Natty turns it to, it was a year ago that my father passed. It's boss time. What the hell, man? What? Okay, Sasha's here?
I was like, all right.
So Natty's having a moment here. It's like, oh, she needs help. Let me play my music and walk out there. And it doesn't take long, man. Sasha's like, hey, I'm here for you. It's going to be great. Hey, okay, hold on.
He's proud
I'm
of
going to
you.
go put these, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Let me go get this mic. Nope.
Jesus. what are you doing? And Natty took a hell of a beating. And this was an evil, awful Sasha.
Yes.
And the hair reveal was nice too.
Yeah.
So if we're leading to Becky Sasha,
Which
red
it appears
versus
to be
blue, I'm okay with this.
I also like I said, I mentioned Natty helped heat the title up.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's been lacking is a name for Becky Lynch to work. A name who can be equally as fired up. And if there's one word to describe what Sasha was, she was fired up.
I tried to describe how awful Sasha can be. And then I went back and I found it. The Iron Woman match between her and Bayley. When she stole Izzy's headband.
Yep.
Got in the ring on all fours, put the headband on. I was like, oh, yeah. And then threw the headband. Camera cuts. Izzy's in her father's arms. You see Izzy's face turn back, and she's just beat red and crying. After Bayley was just counted out because she was slammed into an LED board. This is awful. I hope Sasha is Ratchet comes back.
Me too.
It was a
yes.
fantastic way to say what an awful person, while being still unique. You're cheering her by booing her. You're booing the bad dude. What a great idea.
Boo the bad guys.
Crazy, huh?
Who knew?
But yeah, Natty gets a send-off, and as it heats Sasha up, Becky comes out to make the save because, hey, nobody beats her ass but me. And then Sasha destroys Becky. Becky has done a fantastic job of being in peril, but not looking weak.
Yeah.
She takes a beating and looks like, God damn it, I'm taking a beating. Looks like mad about it, but still takes it. She's very good at that. I'm glad to see somebody that can dish it out.
Yeah, Sasha with the chair going nuts.
Why?
Dig it.
Okay.
And again, let's heat that title up. Like, let's not waste any time.
Poor Natty. Just like, it's been a year since my father passed, and Michael called right into, it's boss time. Screw you, lady. Hey, Sasha's back. Oh, good. Dad. Yeah, cool.
Graves being, I knew it. I told you guys. I was right.
Yep. He's equally right and wrong all at the same time.
I like this. I like this because now we don't automatically have to like go right to Bayley and Sasha, which I was kind of worried about. I like what Bayley's trying to do over on SmackDown, trying to work with all the younger talent or the fresher talent.
Well, I mean, you want to just hit that I know that's not chronologically next, but is it okay if we just mention that right quick?
Yeah, let's. I guess.
Because we'll go chronologically. Pin in that. What's up?
Let me scroll down because
What's next?
Goldberg and Ziggs. So the match was exactly what you'd expect it to be.
It's what it was supposed to be.
Ziggler running his mouth.
Yeah, I'm glad Ziggler got super kick in the pinfall attempt.
Oh, I love that. Like he like 2 or 3 of them and immediately going again. Just let's make it feel like he's gonna. Let's make it feel like they
some
want to
credibility.
Win. They want to win.
Yeah.
So, dig that.
If this ends up being Goldberg's final match, significantly better. This is what a Goldberg match should be, and it was.
And Dolph would not shut up. That was my favorite part.
I had no idea what they were doing, and it just got. Cause look, okay, Goldberg like I went. You couldn't beat me face to face. I just did. You can't do that. If you were a man, you'd come down here and fight me. I just did. Goldberg comes back, fights him again. Goldberg then leaves. He looks like well, I had to do that, I guess. Hey, you son of a coward!
Eggplant's a vegetable, you son of a bitch. How dare you?
How dare you? Goldberg's gone at this point, and he comes back like, what the hell is this? Frustrated, comes down to the ring, finishes it. I'm leaving. You just shut up and stay down there. Get that mic away from him. He's just laying in the ring. They did it again the next night.
Yeah.
Is this the Ziggler bit?
I don't know.
What the hell is it?
Kind of great.
Where do you go with this? I knew you couldn't beat me. Just did. Hey, you never faced me face to face because I just kicked your ass. What do you do? Help him up. Help him up.
Oh, God. So good.
And then there's I have no idea the validity of it. A rumor of Dolph maybe wanting release, maybe being granted. I don't know.
The handshake deal.
God forbid we give him something weird, and it's kind of like, I'm interested in looking to see what happens here. That's when
he
he's going
does
to
that
leave.
all the time, though.
God damn you, Dolph Ziggler.
Forever. He
Make
might
it-
just be having some time off. That might have just been his way to be written off television.
Making me believe.
Go do comedy for a bit.
How dares you?
Styles versus Ricochet.
Okay, you liked Ricochet's gear, right?
The Nightwing gear.
I hated it.
Why?
Because it doesn't look right.
You
It
don't
looked
like Nightwing?
weird. It looked like somebody grabbed
You
him by
hate
the head.
Nightwing. Okay.
Yeah, I do. I grabbed him by the
I
head
gotta pee.
and dipped it. Okay.
Talk about how much you hate Ricochet's gear and Nightwing.
I didn't hate Rick. It's not that I hated his gear. It just wasn't him. It felt like somebody grabbed him by the head. I'm going to talk to you while you're in the bathroom. You ready for this? Hey, it looked like somebody grabbed him by his hashtag headlight and dipped him in some weird plasticine and pulled him out. And it just looked like he wasn't going to be able to move. He would move just fine. He's fantastic, and he's going to be just fine in his ability to move. But he just looked restricted, and maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just I'm like, I don't like the feel of tight pants. Maybe I just don't want to see anybody else in tight clothing. Oh, it's nothing worse than a shirt that's like a size too small and you're just picking at it all day. That's what that looked like to me. It just looked remarkably uncomfortable. It looked like they had to take some sort of razor blade just down the back to get him out of there at the end of the night. They obviously he's made in some sort of weird paraffin wax. You're making a Ricochet candle. Like his head's a wick. His head is a hashtag headlight and hashtag headlights. You're grabbing him by it and dipping him in the paraffin wax, and you pull it up. It's like, oh, maybe a few more layers, and then you light the wick, and then it can go. I have nothing against Nightwing. I don't really care. It just Nightwing always felt like it's like, oh, cool. You're trying to take that. He wore little fairy boots and tiny little panties for a long time. Now he's a tough guy. I didn't care for Nightwing. It's a combining of the two. Maybe if he just didn't have the gloves on, because he looked completely and totally. Did you hear any of that? No, fine. It was like he was dipped in some sort of waxy substance, like they sealed him in. Like it was we
Like
had
a sealant.
We had a Ricochet candle complete with hashtag headlights. It looked uncomfortable. Think about your shirt being tight and just pull at it.
Nate is describing his fetish.
What? Which one? Wait, hold on. Never mind.
Those were some vintage Goldberg spears, though. Agreed.
Yes, they were. God bless Ziggler for this. And, Buddy Murphy did this too for Reigns' spear on Tuesday. It's like he takes the hit. I'm just gonna do an extra rotation. No reason. What's up? Whoosh, boom. Ziggler just sold forever, and then called him a coward. Knew you wouldn't face me. Good Christ.
So I will say this about Styles and Ricochet.
Huh?
Did not steal the show.
Okay.
Definitely not my favorite match of the three that they've had.
We've had a lot of build up to this. I blame the outfit.
Okay.
He doesn't look like a superhero when he's dressed like a superhero. You know how he looks like a superhero? Be Ricochet.
Hey, take your shirt off.
Have him hey, huh? Hey.
Take your shirt off.
And you can't really call
Hey,
him girl.
Trevor.
What?
Hey, Trevor, take your shirt off.
No. It just sometimes special gear looks special and it's good, but it still has to be kind of your gear. And him with his hands covered, his arms covered, and everything up to his neck. Like I'd almost have accepted it more if he had the little weird face mask on. Then it would have been like, all right, I get what you're going for. But instead, it's just his weird head. It's not his head's not weird. His head looks perfectly fine. It's just on this weird outfit. It's like you forgot a piece, sir. You're supposed to put some sort of headgear on at that point. Like put him in a 1970s Pittsburgh Steelers football helmet with just the one thing across as a punter, and he would have looked better. It would have been much. His head looked odd to me.
All right.
He had, he was dipped.
Not make a big
It was
deal
his
out of
Achilles head.
You know?
If he's totally invulnerable as long as you don't hit him in the head. As long as you don't crack his head open, he's invulnerable. Hashtag headlights.
All right. Styles retains.
Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Achilles head.
And then
I'm excited for this.
I couldn't believe this after Styles wins. So I'm just sitting there watching the program. And then they cut to the foreign announce desks, and they're all just talking trash about you. Roberto, Sean. There was a Canadian team. That was kind of neat. Shun was saying despicable things.
Hold on. The Canadian team, Dwayne Gretzky.
And Shania Dwayne.
What a couple of dopes. Who else was there?
Shay was talking mad trash.
Oh, Shay and Obaid?
Mm-hmm.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, they were talking mad
About
trash.
who? About who?
you.
Me?
Yep.
What did I do? Shun talk any mess?
Yeah.
How about Modi? Modi's my boy.
Modi, yep. Sean Dang was being a real jerk to you.
I mean, to be fair, Sean's... yeah, I get it. I get it.
One thing hasn't changed.
What's that?
The French love you.
God damn it. Ray Rougeau?
Oh, yeah.
What do you say about me?
Said you're a wonderful human being and he loves you.
It's wrong, but I don't like this. I don't like this. Can you message them back for me? Tell them shut up.
No.
Dear French announce team. Hi. Stop. Thank you.
Oh, the OC visuals.
My favorite thing about the foreign announce teams had nothing to do with the Canadian team. We get to the end and I forget who it was that was running their mouth about something, and then Good Gravy says, "I had a fantastic story about what's his face, Sean Dang. Was it Sean Dang? Modi?
Maybe.
One of the
Modi.
two."
Yeah.
And he was like, "But I don't have time to get to it now." And then they go on. It's like, oh, somebody robbed us of a beautiful story of some hellacious trip. It would have been amazing. OC visuals.
Yeah, I love those. I love the way it looks. I love I love these big shows that they have the hologram things.
Yeah.
And the OC one looked great. I just love all the red and the black. It looks good.
It's a weird samurai gas mask. Mm-hmm. You dig it, huh?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I like it for Gallows and Anderson. I'm working on it with Styles.
I feel like they might need a theme. They might need an OC theme.
Maybe.
I like AJ's theme, but it shouldn't be all three of theirs.
No, and I really like Gallows and Anderson's theme.
Right, but it shouldn't be all three of theirs.
Technically, AJ's themes can fit them, but
yeah,
I don't know. Do you take that away? So if AJ's coming out, is he coming out to?
Well, if it's I guess maybe like in this instance, it would have been AJ's no matter what. It was an AJ Styles match,
right?
But if it was them coming out for the three of them are coming out for a promo
6-man or something, okay,
or a 6-man, then it would be the overarching OC theme.
You're gonna have a hard time pushing that one.
Yeah, well, no, I mean at this point for sure.
Yeah,
unless it's really good.
Can be,
which it could be.
Code Orange, what's up?
Yeah, really. Watching the more methodical AJ is a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the reversal to the Styles Clash.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what? And then the Street Profits and Ric Flair.
Okay. There was a freeze frame somebody took of Montez Ford directly in the camera, wooing with his eyes crossed.
Yes.
It was, ooh, it's fantastic. When Montez Ford is on the screen, first of all, Angela Dawkins, the ultimate backup. Good for him. Not going to be outdone. He's ready to be right there with you. He's going to perform at whatever level you bring. Montez Ford is going to overperform all the time. And you have Ric Flair there who will not be outdone.
No.
Montez Ford held his own with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And Angela Dawkins in the background was like, yeah, I guess this is what we're doing. What's up? Oh, we're going to woo, are we? Why do that? Your arm's dirty? Stop it. No, it's like this. You mix. He's stirring it up.
Notice they slipped Owen in on the King of the Ring promo.
Yeah. All right, you can stop now. Your arms are clean.
Corey Graves had one of my favorite lines of the night when he said Renee spent her high school years as a drunk.
Just no need. Just no need. He just gets to run down Canada. That makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Just Canadians, not Canada. He's fine with Canada. But Canadians,
All right, so that moves us to Ember Moon and Bailey. And like I said, we'll talk about like ramification stuff too, but like some of these matches, Ricochet and Styles was what you expected it to be. Not as great as you hoped it would be. It was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Ember Moon and Bailey.
The Ricochet did do the walking across Gallows and Anderson's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Innovative.
Very much.
Bailey versus Moon. Bailey wants to wrestle.
Yes. She was firmly in control. Like,
Yeah.
you could tell this match was hers.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, what are we going to do? And what do you got? Let's go do it.
We're going to do your stuff, and I'm going to do Bailey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you haven't seen Bailey stuff in a while, have you? All right, we're going to do all the Bailey stuff. Yeah, and she looks capable and confident. And honestly, her promos have always felt kind of like just a little too laid back
Mm-hmm.
and like a little not intense. But with this, I'm okay with it, man.
Yeah.
She's like a slightly more coherent Matt Riddle, and I'm okay with that. It's like, hey, I like fighting people. I'm going to fight you.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought the idea of a wrestler in wrestling?
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
I'm very okay with this because that division needs it. You have Bailey and you have Charlotte. They're the only two. Bailey, technically, she's an established star, but she's not an established champion. She's not a top tier.
Yeah.
She needs that, so she needs to fight people, and it needs to not be Charlotte, at least not for a while, because
Yeah.
she's going to lose to Charlotte whenever that happens.
And that being said, that looks like the potential ramifications.
Yep.
We could be looking at main events of the NXT 4 Horsewomen. Becky and Sasha, and Charlotte and Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite the matchups you thought, but it's moved around a little bit, but hellacious main events, man.
Yeah. I want more wrestling from Bailey first.
Please.
She's slowly turning into the Bret Hart of
I
the
saw
women's
that
division.
comparison, and I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, yeah, you're right.
She's not terrific on the mic. She's serviceable on the mic. but-
Doesn't need to be holding the title forever.
Mhm.
She's going to show it in the ring.
Yeah.
And then, so what do you think about Ember in the match?
Ember was great.
Yeah. It's nice to see her wrestle, too.
Yes.
She's another one that benefits from wrestling.
Yes. And then she got to do it again on Tuesday against Charlotte.
Yeah.
And she looked great.
And again, looked great in a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't need to win to
Still
look good.
elevated.
Yeah.
She is now a contender in the division because the top two in the division she held her own against.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them just beat a legend. And
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
So that match ended with the best Bailey to Belly I think there's ever been.
Yep.
I almost feel like they should all be like that. I mean, a little convoluted. Like, oh, hey, my opponent just happened to end up there. Whoop-de-doo. Here we go. It's not. Nothing is worse than the Alberto Del Rio. Like, hey, I'm gonna hold myself up. Oh, I'm getting stomped in the chest. That was the worst thing ever, as far as contrived setups. And that one is just slightly worse than the. Hey, there's a group of us just standing outside in a circle. What's that guy doing in the ring? Oh my gosh, he's jumping upon us. But the top rope Bailey to Belly, such impact coming down, and Impact Wrestling from a women's wrestler.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I like that's what it took to put Ember away. Like she couldn't do just a regular Bailey to belly. Had to be from the top rope to put her away. I like that.
Yeah.
There was also a corner elbow drop that she did that was awesome. They teased Roman stuff plenty throughout the night, like the Roman storyline.
Yeah.
No Roman.
If I have to watch that car get hit again, or if I have to watch that
Monday and Tuesday it was overkill.
it
'cause
was
they did
overkill. It was ridiculous. But they're going somewhere with it. I don't need. Trust me to follow the story. You don't need to show me that much. I
Yeah.
like being shown a little bit. You've overkilled it. 2 nights in a row of like giant full packages. Like, oh, here's 5 minutes of stuff you've already seen. 2 nights in a row. Oh God. Oh God. And here's 30 minutes addendum to it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
And which sucks because the things that are happening with the people, great.
And it's involving lots of people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. It's just that package is like, man, I don't want to see that for the third day in a row.
It's existing in a universe. That's all I ask is exist in a universe.
Well, that's what was so great.
They
about,
all work together.
That was what was so great about that Aleister Black story in NXT last year. It involved everybody.
It's great, including Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
Angela
So-
Dawkins is right.
So Shane and Owens, Kevin Owens is up next. I like how he goes, you know what? I got an enforcer. It's Elias. Oh, this is great. I tricked you. You're going to lose. And then my favorite part, Shane looks over at Elias and goes, implying, yeah, let's do the screw job here. He's done. I like that. It's silly. It was stupid.
Terrible.
And terrible was exactly what it was.
Shane McMahon has gotten better at being worse, and I hate on him. Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair, the reaction on Tuesday night when he came out during Kevin Owens' promo thing, Kevin Owens just collapsing to the ground like, I can't believe this.
I thought it was over.
But Shane McMahon has taken his speech pattern. He's made it softer and slower paced and very even toned. And like it sounds unshakable and it's upsetting. Upsetting. Like this is a dude that would come out and be hyped up and he's like, oh, this is the McMahon we like. Hey, look at him. He's building up excitement. Yay, we're going to have this match and this match. We're going to do these things. It's going to be a great night. Now he's just talking down here like this and it's just very matter of fact. And it's annoying and awful. He stepped back from go away to that's a good place to be.
Yeah. And that crowd was fired the fuck up.
Yeah.
That whole match.
They want to hate on Shane, and Owens is likable.
Yeah.
First of all, Owens is everybody's older brother ever, and that should be awful. Why do we like him? Why do we like him and hate Sami Zayn right now? They're both doing the exact same character, except a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm fine with this. Get a reaction. Put them on my TV. That's all I want.
That's right. Owens wins. He gets
surprise. Oh.
Yep.
When Owens kicked Shane McMahon in the...
kick him in the Jimmy.
Right in the hashtag headlights. Lifted him up about 6 feet. And then stunners. Dead center of the ring. Emphatic finish. And what a good feel-good moment. Then to be screwed over come Tuesday. Ridiculous.
Renji, speaking of stuff we didn't need, how about those 20 references to the Raptors during the night? That's
fair.
True. Yeah. Everybody was in Raptors gear too.
Mm-hmm.
The New Days was the best though. Followed by the Street Profits.
Mm-hmm. Followed by Ric Flair. They have suits. You don't know. Yeah. I always feel like I say this about other products too.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of wrestling, if a product is promoting themselves by comparing themselves to another product, they're telling me at best they're only slightly better than that product, but that product is the gold standard.
Mm-hmm.
So when WWE constantly references a sports team, if it's in passing, I get it. It's like, hey, we all exist here. This is cool. But when it's like, hey, boy, we got to jump on this Toronto Raptors bandwagon thing, it's like, no. Now you're just, okay. So that's a real sport. I should care about that more because you guys care about it. They don't care about y'all. But you guys care about them so much. They're the real ones? Okay. Be your own culture. You don't need to latch onto others. I don't feel that brings in any fans. Does that make you endeared more to them? Hey, they like this one team out of several.
It doesn't turn me off like it does you, but like it
doesn't turn me off. But I look at it and go like, what is a non-entity?
Yeah, it's really definitely not helpful. Mm-hmm. I'll say that. I don't know if I had a note about this, but let's talk about it here.
What's that?
Because I don't see it anywhere else. Woods in his Stevie Wonder hair.
Yeah.
Kind of amazing. Because it's hotter than July.
See, I don't think he was going for the Stevie Wonder look because Stevie Wonder played piano. And he has a trombone. So, 2 + 2. Look, I see Rick.
Did you see his higher ground video?
I see Rick James dreads. That makes me happy.
Did you see his higher ground video?
Uh-uh.
Where he was standing in the hallway of a hotel and just
no, I haven't.
Higher ground in the background and it's just circling around him. It was wonderful.
Ridiculous.
Love that man. They're great.
Side note with the New Day, have you seen their Skittles commercial?
Of course.
Has one product and one entity belonged more together than Skittles and the New Day?
No.
How about the fact that they're trying to heal themselves up by covering themselves in Skittles? And then Big E is taking a bath in Skittles.
Hey.
Hey, Woods.
Hey, Woods. Hook your brother up.
Apparently, Triple H Trombone causes a shower of Skittles, to which Biggie rejoiced.
As one would.
Ridiculous. Well done.
Chris Witt, sweaty daddy glistening in the spotlights. Hashtag headlights.
Oh,
Hey, Eric.
Sweaty Daddy's the worst. Not a fan of Sweaty Daddy.
When Nate's joke fails and he looks like a deer in hashtag headlights.
Which joke? Oh, they all failed. So, yeah, which joke?
All right. Flair versus Trish.
Trish did look a little older.
Of course.
Because she's a little older.
It's been 8
But
years
hot
since
damn,
a
she's
singles
working.
match.
She went out there to work.
She did.
It's like, oh, shit, I forgot she did Hurricane Ranas and stuff. Here she's doing them. And a couple of them looked very, I don't want to say rehearsed, but it's like, we're going to be very safe. We're going to take the pace back just a tad on them. We're going to do them. We're going to do them, but we're going to calm down. All right? Calm down. Calm down. And as a result, serviceable match. Looked a little out of place compared to the other women's matches in the card, but you have a legend in the ring.
Yeah, you kind of
The fact that you got a credible match out of a legend speaks very well to the legend and the performer in there.
And she might have been, it might have been her last match in her hometown.
Very well could be.
So,
Not a bad way to go out, and she went out the way you're supposed to go out.
Yep, looking up.
Yep.
And so if she has one more, cool. If not, then hey, all right.
Yep.
Justin Arnold, Skittles works, but Fruit Stripes gum would be better. I was just thinking about Fruit Stripes the other day.
You always
Yikes.
are.
Stripes. Fruit Stripes gum. Remember those? That
Yep.
commercial?
Yeah, stupid zebras and stuff.
What do you got against zebras?
I'm sorry, against what?
Zebras.
Just because the show was in Canada doesn't mean you have to talk like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean zebras?
You got a problem with zebras?
Zebra? Just zebra out of here.
And the name of Zebra.
Oh, my God.
Uh,
Did I dislocate my nose?
Dick James?
Like, I didn't say Dick James. Nobody said Dick James.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like the Raptors are going to win another title since Kawhi left. Probably.
All right. Hey, let's celebrate while we can, folks. We'll be back to Toronto eventually. Hey, guys. Wrestling's cool, huh?
Some ring rust, but good match. She looked pretty good to me, too. And Eric Clark asks us if we're okay.
Is he asking or is he telling us? You guys okay? No, that can't be right.
We're never okay.
Nope.
Never, ever, ever. So, again, Trish and
Send off
Charlotte.
yeah.
Charlotte looks amazing in control.
Boy, we've had a lot of good resolution this evening. I'm so glad we're wrapping up some storylines, getting cohesive, definitive ends to matches, and the storylines may continue. But boy, what a storytelling night! What a good end of chapter for many matches here.
Of all the matches going in,
yeah,
which one would you have said, that's the one I want more of, before even seeing the match?
well, Bray and Balor, but no, actually, no, I don't. Definitely not Seth and Brock. Shane, no. Women's matches, no. I want more Kofi and Orton.
So Kofi and Orton's up next for
you
the
have
WWE
you have to
Championship.
get there somehow, though.
Yeah.
How do we justify having more matches? Do we have Orton win the title? That would kill Kofi, man.
Yep,
Let's
he'd be
not do
dead.
that.
Dead in the water.
So what do we do?
Well, we have to have a non-finish, clearly.
Oh no! How do we get a non-finish with these two?
Kofi can't pin Orton either.
Because then it's over.
then it's
Why
over.
you get another shot?
Yep. First of all, let's talk about the match. God, Orton, as we knew, silky smooth.
Yeah.
And his silky smoothness against Kofi's flying it's just on point. Exactly what I was hoping for from this match.
Yeah, you don't really think that. Well, I mean, I guess you should. Hold on. The contrast of styles is fantastic. Methodical versus the high flying and striking. Really, really good style. Orton makes everybody look good. Orton makes everybody look good that he wants to make look good, and he's not going to be in there unless he wants to be in there with you. And they have hyped this up story wise to be something very special. It's like, wow, they crafted a hell of a story out of here. Maybe accidentally, but then they like culled it out of history and like built it up and retold the story well and repackaged it well. And now we're here today, and hot damn, there's a lot going behind this. And they keep harkening back to that one where it's like, wow, we got a hell of a lot more intensity out of Kofi Kingston than we expected. From that, what was it, like several years ago, the Kofi's dreads were only this long. Yeah. That one.
Stupid.
So we had intensity out of Kofi that was like not there before. Happy, athletic guy, not he's going to whip some ass.
Mm-hmm.
We accidentally got to Kofi's going to whip some ass, Kofi this time around.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Renji, believe me, that wasn't lost on me. Hold on, let me bring this up.
What's that?
He goes, we do the exact finish from the AJ Joe feud. You're right. That's exactly what they did. I think it was last year at SummerSlam, AJ and Joe, where Joe was like messing with
Wendy. I'm only thinking The Shining. Wendy. Put to sleep.
But we got to
Night,
get to it. We got to get to it somehow. And I mean, ultimately, is it the same? Yeah, because you have, as Kofi put it, the Legend Killer, the Viper, looking at my
The
family.
Legend Killer, the Apex Predator, whatever his other names are. Oh shit, Viper, the Viper.
He goes, that's too far. He's looking at my family.
Mm-hmm.
A guy like that, just looking at my family, that's crossing a line.
Yeah, what I like is that it gives a weird mystique to Orton. It's like, anybody else could do that and it would just be, what it is. No, he's awful. His thoughts, his consideration of my family is a horribly objectionable thing, and I must defend it violently.
Mm-hmm.
And ending was a little confusing, but I feel like Graves always is the one to like, I'm gonna patch this up and make it good for everybody. Hold on tight. I got some fixing to do. It's like, Orton got distracted. That's not like him. He's focused on this. He's focused on Kofi's family. He's found a weak spot. That's what he's doing. That's why he got counted out, and Kofi had to defend them. That's why he got weirdly. It's like, okay, we get there. We got there. It was a little convoluted, a little rough. It didn't tell the story on its own, and it needed that assistance, commentary assistance. But it got there, and as a result, we could see
more
an intense Kofi.
Yep.
In the promos he said afterward, he's like, hey, he briefly addresses it, moves on, and stays positive. I'd love to see just a switch in Kofi. Like, no, funny games here for a minute. I'll get back to that, but no, I got to be serious for a second.
Maybe the closer they get to the champions or whatever.
I want to see Orton break him out of positivity for a minute and just get to some viciousness.
Maybe
it can happen, man.
Yeah.
It could be a development of Kofi that we get here.
Chris, I like the throwback at the end of SmackDown. Orton over Kofi repeatedly saying "stupid, stupid, stupid." RKO City at the end of that. RKO and the Revival together, and everybody eats at RKO. Wow, good times. You know what?
Nah,
you deserve it.
Deserve what? What are you gonna do to me?
I can't reach the thing.
I'm sorry.
Which one is it? This one?
Yeah.
Not that one.
No, not #headlights. By the way,
I wish I could do this with a button push.
Yeah, well, I don't have the thing.
I think I might buy one.
It's okay. We could probably set up some macros, but I'm not gonna. You know what I say to that, though? Wow. It's the worst. I don't know what that has. Honestly, can we just have that as a background for everyone? It's a big version of it in the background. I don't want his giant head just between us. Just wow. Terrible. So yeah, man.
Joe Yamada has #headlights.
#headlights, way better than #live songs. I like it.
So Kofi and Orton, I guess it's.
Is it time?
Yep.
Is it time?
So we're getting towards the end, and I'm like, it hasn't happened yet. Finn Balor's music hits. I'm like, oh my God, it's finally time. Oh my God. I've never been so excited for what was probably going to be a squash match.
Yeah. And we're going to get some weird debut here, man.
Yeah. Finn Balor versus The Fiend.
Finn Balor in his tiny white trunks.
Nate is disqualified.
Who said that?
Jenny.
God damn it. Wait, am I disqualified?
You can't be qualified.
It's hurtful.
Chan versus Ronda Rousey.
And true. Ronda could be an interesting attraction at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I think the women's divisions are building themselves up enough.
That's why Sasha here is important.
Yes, very much so.
Fills that void.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like Ronda Rousey can come back at some point, and the entire women's division can be like, "Yeah, we're credible, man. What's up? You want to get in on this?" And it'll be like, "Whoa, hey," instead of Ronda's dominant all the time.
Yeah.
Don't want her to see dominant. And we know she can sell, and willing to. She understands the psychology of it and does very well.
Yep.
Her against this women's division, I like it a lot better.
Yeah. So The Fiend versus Finn Balor.
Oh boy, we have no idea.
I had no idea what to expect.
Now
Other than we'd seen The Fiend, we know what he looks like.
We know Bray has had significant creative control around this time around, and somehow we have to bridge that gap between Firefly Funhouse and The Fiend in the ring. How the hell is this going to happen? Well, the solution, we had the powering down, and then hashtag headlights. Yeah, look at that. Damn, dude. So
That's the first thing you see. At first, I didn't realize what it was. I was like, what's going on here?
oh, he's still doing the lantern thing. It's like, oh, well, that's it. From the way they shot it, it looked like Bray Wyatt's face. It was a weird hashtag headlights. It plays perfectly into the Firefly Funhouse thing. Rambling Rabbit was destroyed and made into some, I don't know, what was it, marmalade or something?
Yeah.
Weird stuff. All of a sudden, Rambling Rabbit's back. It happens. These characters are killed and resurrected at will.
Yep.
And that includes the Bray character. So when the Fiend needed to come to the ring, he needed to kill off Bray for a minute. Oddly enough, brings his head with him. Symbolism, I think, is good. Very off-putting. Very upsetting.
Yeah.
Dude.
You ain't kidding.
A lot of people a little upset.
Good. People are
Good.
talking.
Yes, it was definitely mentioned. Because, damn, man, that is unsettling as all hell looking. It really, really is. And the eyes are sewed shut, and it's horribly, disturbingly lifelike. I wish the mustache was a little better. And there was the music as well. First of all, the Fireflies came back out.
Yeah.
They never went away.
Nope.
It was really good. And new theme. We didn't know what it was.
Nope.
They kept it quiet. Code Orange was talking on the peripheral. Never mentioned that they're going to knock anything down. Bray never mentioned anything locked down, but Code Orange was in the conversation. A lot of people mentioning Slipknot as well. Like, hey, it could be something new. Slipknot's new single could be the Bray's entrance music. Wow, what an amazing crossover that would be. Code Orange sneaks in with a remix version or a cover of Bray's theme. Bray's theme was fantastic, word-wise, amazing choices as well lyrically, and I'll always love that original version. I'm glad to see it living on and not just completely replaced.
Yeah.
And yeah, Hurt and Heel chanting in the background.
That's something that it
Crowd didn't know it was coming. Crowd reacted to it.
this tells me that he doesn't have to be a bad guy either. That's something that the crowd can get behind. They can chant hurt, heel.
Yeah, he's going to pick a target and go for it.
Yeah.
And he was noticeably absent Monday and Tuesday. He was not around. And the thought is, hey, we're going to keep him special. He's going to come out when he wants, when necessary, when the Fiend deems it necessary to exact some sort of hurt or some sort of heal.
I honestly hope that we don't see him again until, and when we do, it's Firefly Funhouse. We see Bray.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You get to do promos without the weird headgear.
Yeah.
And you get to be a totally different character in the ring. Ridiculous. Now, okay. So we get just
we're gonna so get popped for that.
breakdown of entrance wise.
I love the camera angles, like he's clearly just walking straight, but like the way the camera shot, like
He looked wandering, didn't he?
yeah.
And they had the head down, strategic. They had to be strategically placed dreads, like the one over the front, one to the side, and one slightly back behind that, and the rest back. Looked very weird. Just it was vines growing off of him. He's a monster, and then he gets down close, and he just starts. He puts the hands up, and he's just twitching. Like, which one's he listening to? And he can't. Bray was always very charismatic and able to intimate story with his face and with his actions. He's doing it behind a mask now, stepping it up to another level and doing just as good, if not better. It's forcing him to be more visual with his body motions and with his hands, and it's even better. And we had a different offense from him.
Oh God! So yeah,
What'd you think of that shot? Well, I mean, that's the picture you had of the shot there of the lantern. Fantastic camera work. I don't know if this was a shot that was set up that way, but to see the Fiend in the background behind the severed Bray head.
well then I love it. The lights come up, and the Fiend isn't like bouncing in the corner, like raring to go. He's just sitting there, like staring, not at Finn, just blankly.
Mhm.
I was like, oh my God, we're about to see something special. And Finn finally gets in. Finn is shook.
Yeah.
He's like, what is this?
Finn seen weird stuff,
Yeah.
but no, he sold it as this is the weirdest he's ever seen.
And that takes us to the offense. So we saw glimpses of it towards the end of his last run, like with Matt Hardy, like the feud with Matt Hardy before the tag team. Like just that extra gear that we never saw from Bray Wyatt. We knew it was there,
Yeah.
but we never got to see it. He was fired up. He was hitting hard. Everything had meaning and purpose.
There's very little wasted motion.
Absolutely. It's a cliche in wrestling, but it's important. Why is Randy Orton so good? Very little wasted motion.
Yeah.
Everything means something. The Fiend, like he has everything that he's going to do means something. And I like how he didn't abandon everything from Bray.
Very good. And like even the weird spider walk thing or spider pose thing in the corner, it was different. It was very different. It stopped in the tracks, but it wasn't like a, ew, I'm weirded out. It was a, oh, I'm freaking terrified.
Oh, I'm dead.
Balor did a fantastic job of showing how important these things are. These motions have less meaning without somebody selling it in the way that it was. And, Balor did good. Balor won a time off. This is a hell of a way to go off for a little bit.
And I mean, it was a squash match, but
Balor got enough offense.
yeah,
It wasn't going to be a 20-minute technical affair.
it needed to not be.
There wasn't going to be a feeling out process. It was going to be 100 miles an hour right in your face.
And that's what the Fiend needs to be, at least for like a good while. Like he just needs to come out, wreck shop
Until somebody can figure out a way to weaken it.
Yeah,
And that'll be
that'll
the
be a
direction
story in and
eventually.
of itself.
The next app.
Hold on, Chris. Very rarely hear a holy shit chant just from an entrance. That's when he was like sitting there in the corner, and the place like it was on fire.
When you could command a place by doing less,
Yes.
that is you're commanding solely on presence alone.
Mm-hmm.
You can exist on presence alone, not action, not pandering, not a chance they can get behind, not physical poses or moves that they can glom onto, just presence. Very few people can do that.
You can probably count on a hand.
Mhm.
Austin?
Mhm.
Trips, maybe, at this point in his career?
I don't even know that. I mean,
Goldberg?
no, I don't think Goldberg even has it. The name recognition, the mystique is there, but as far as just presence,
Undertaker?
Undertaker.
But even that is partially you hear the gong.
Well, that's part of building that presence.
Mhm.
I hate to harken back to it, but maybe Hogan? Not now,
Yeah, not now.
but there was a time
I mean,
when
they still pop huge for him. But, okay, yeah.
and Ric Flair towards the end of his prime there. I mean, again, not now. He's an older man, of course, but there was that presence that was just awe-inspiring. You could tell they were at the top of their game. Bray is at that point right now.
And as long as they can manage that and keep it in check,
Don't overuse it.
you have somebody who is about to break through. Like, he's going to go from just a guy on the roster that you get really good stuff out of to, like, crossover appeal. Like, I don't know if you saw, they made the Funhouse playsets. Sold
Yeah.
out.
Really?
Yeah.
It was fantastic that Bray could good old Bray Bray, could do the sell, and then just at the end creep out just enough. It's like, oh God, good stuff.
So
Sell that merch. What's up?
yeah, now going back to you were asking about the neck snap. Oh, I hope that is part of the story for Finn going out, and I hope he uses that coming back when he comes back, and I hope he comes back as something different because of that specifically.
You want
Finn Balor just got killed in the ring.
you want the Fiend to change everybody he wrestles.
Mm-hmm. Hurt or heal them, one or the other. Oh,
Heal through hurt.
both, yeah. Why not? Again, I hate to harken on the Fiend was the star of the night.
Yeah.
The best thing of the night, hands down. Was it the best match of the night? No, but everything about it was spectacle. Yowie wowie indeed. Like, yeah, hate to steal the phrase, but there's no other way to describe it. That's what it was.
He's created in a character everything you need to be behind that character.
Mm-hmm.
He had a full slate of everything necessary for this character. I imagine he had these entrances and the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Exit's very important too.
Yes.
I think you called it an Undertaker-ish exit, where you're just like looking back over the shoulder, and then it goes dark again. Holy sh!
Well, I'm wondering if it's not just Undertaker-ish. I'm wondering if he has unfinished business. Like Bray said that he's back to finish up some business. That's why Balor was the first one. Could Undertaker be next? Could he be coming to put Undertaker down? Maybe that's why they shined Undertaker back up after the Goldberg match.
I don't know. Where do you go?
I don't know, and I love it.
It's going to be...
It doesn't have to. Like, you can just bring back the Funhouse segments, and they don't have to have, like, a person... There has to be a person in mind for them, but we don't have to know who it is until it's time. Just like with Balor. We didn't know it was going to be Balor until there he is, getting hit with the Sister Abigail.
Wow.
Wonderful.
How'd you feel about the claw finish?
Loved it.
Hold him down.
Didn't he catch him in midair?
Yeah,
Like Balor
he
was
coming down
going
for the stomp thing. And
Kudo Ross.
yeah, sorry. Grabs him. Balor, again, amazing job of the weird selling. Once he's like pinned down with the claw, he's reaching up with his arms trying to like bat away or claw at the face. And he could claw at the face all he wants. It's not doing a damn thing to help. And then it wasn't just held down for a pin. It was to pass out. And then they counted the pin. So they could have just called it for the pass out. And it's like, no, he put you down, dude. Down. Poor Finn.
But he can take the L right now,
It'll
especially if he's going away for a bit.
It'll mean something when he comes back. Could give him a reason to team up with the club.
Yeah. Which they've been teasing pretty hard.
Oh, my God. They're going to give it one day. Hey, man, I didn't think they were going to give back to AJ in the club.
No.
Here we are.
Here we are. So overall thoughts. No, you know what? Let's go to the main event.
Okay.
If there was one match that I was looking forward to the least,
Couldn't care less.
Didn't-
That's terrible.
I didn't want it at all. I do not want, because there was two ways for it to go. I know this is obvious because it's 50-50 shot.
No, there's going to be a Money in the Bank cash in.
Well, either Brock retains,
Right.
and it's Brock.
Cool. Seth's destroyed. We got nothing to do with this anymore.
Or Seth wins, and it's
Cool. Where does he go from here?
That's what just happened at Mania. Match of the night.
Weird, huh?
Seth and Brock was match of the night. I don't.
It's as though they were
you
watching in the
can't-
background. It's
I
like-
will not hear any arguments for anything else.
It's as though they were in the background like, shh, we got to follow that. Let's do it.
And they did. Brock put his working boots on. And what did I said this a couple weeks ago. If Seth is going to win, this has to be a good match. He has to beat Brock. Like, it can't be some bullshit where he kicks him in the groin and 3 stomps and then it's over.
He hit him right in the diverticulitis. He dumped him off the corner of a table. That's the only way to defeat Brock, through nefarious means.
Yeah.
They beat him.
No, he fought him. He fought him.
Did he have a baseball cap on backwards?
No.
Thank God. Was that they were trying to
It's
make
Monday,
him
I
cool?
think. I don't know what
Stop.
that was.
Don't ever put a baseball cap
The
on backwards.
story going in was not. I didn't like it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was kind of neat seeing Seth get beaten up. I mean, it kind of solidified my thoughts of, well,
Stealing
Seth's
Dolph
winning.
Ziggler's gimmick.
So Seth's winning. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care at all. And I don't know if Brock just likes working with Seth or if they were just like, well, yeah, we do. We have to kind of follow. That was kind of amazing. What a spectacle. We need to follow that. They did. They delivered. That was a main event in every sense of the word. That's the Brock Lesnar I like too. He was dominant, but when Seth found his weakness, did he even find a weakness? Like, he just got some shots in on him, really. He didn't stun him. He was on even ground with him, which on paper shouldn't work.
Right.
He just found it. He just kept fighting.
It's almost more impressive to not have found a weakness.
Yeah.
I'm fighting back on all fronts against everything that you are, and I'm holding my own finally through sheer will alone.
And you know what? Like, again, I love when a main event is a main event. And, you know, Brock and Cena a couple years ago was great. It wasn't this. This was better than that. It's maybe one of my favorite Brock matches since his return. There was a triple threat Brock, John, and Seth at Royal Rumble, like 2015 maybe. That one was really good. This was better because it did everything it needed to do. Seth's a believable champion now.
Very
he went
good.
from just he's the
He'll
guy.
do. He works hard.
It's not. No, he went from it's not Brock. Oh, thank God it's not Brock anymore. That's what he was the first time around.
Right.
Thank God it's not Brock. To our guy just beat Brock. Yeah, and I can get behind that guy.
Only thing I worry about, please have somewhere for him to go from here.
Yes, and I mean, they on Raw they kind of teed him up with AJ. I don't know if that's the final landing point. They kind of teased Braun a little too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's plenty of Drew McIntyre's kind of hanging around.
That's kind of the direction I'm hoping for, because there was a magical thing that happened. Not to pull it off of SummerSlam, but a magical thing happened. We'll get to that in a minute. Drew would be a fantastic thing. I want Seth to bring that title back into the universe, so that'll make Brock not more attainable, but it's like that story has felt separated from everything else, and it's like, oh, it's a Seth segment. I can just ignore it if necessary. Like, I gotta tell you, when I first was watching through SummerSlam, I wasn't able to watch live. Finished the Fiend match. I was like, oh, good, I'm done. And then it's like, oh, I got to go back and watch the rest of this. Oh, there's another one. Glad I did, of course. But it could have ended right there. And it would have been fine because it is Seth and Brock. Where have they been?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they've been on TV, but yeah, are they part of this? I'm not so sure. Bring Seth back down to reality a little bit, or bring Seth back down to the universe. Don't bring him down. Let him exist. And that'll make the Brock feats more meaningful, more impactful. It wasn't just something that happened long ago elsewhere. Might as well have been in AEW. May as well have been in New Japan. It doesn't exist. It's not here. It's not now. It's not real.
Mm-hmm.
But Seth's touching other people now. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Stop touching their hashtag headlights.
You can't play.
There we go. Hashtag headlights.
You finally got to do it, huh?
Whose head would look good as a lamp? Hashtag headlights. Not mine. There's no handle up here. Where are you going to grab? Oh, you could flip it over. Shoot. Just grab me by the... No? I don't know why I'm roaring at it.
So,
Justin, your head would not be a good lamp.
okay.
You're welcome.
Overall thoughts on SummerSlam before we step away from it.
I'm at a point right now where I'm tired of wrestling. I hate to say this. This is a personal thing. This was entertaining. I get to a point where it's like, I don't want to watch like 3 hours. I got other stuff I want to do.
3 hours and 20.
Yeah, thank you for not doing the 4-hour deal.
Yeah.
Again, I got to the end of the Fiend match. I was like, I'll come back. I'll come back to this. But still, I didn't have another hour to come back to. I wasn't counting the matches.
All those matches.
Jesus Christ, 4 to go?
You know, normally I would say, oh, God, I want everything to have 20 to 25. And, like, I don't know, this served better. Everything served its purpose. None of the matches were filler. They all felt like they had a place. They all had some sort of advancement.
When that happens, the pre-show feels bigger. Mm-hmm. And Monday Night After feels bigger. And the one leading into feels bigger. Mm-hmm. Did we have Andrade or Ray on this card?
No.
Did Andrade and Ray feel big? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Did we have McIntyre in this card?
Nope.
How about Alexander?
Nope.
McIntyre and Alexander felt big, didn't it? Mm-hmm. How about Buddy Murphy versus Roman Reigns?
God, that was good.
Did that feel big?
That felt huge.
Had nothing to do with SummerSlam.
20-minute match on TV, too.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, and it was great.
And that's 3 dudes. I mean, besides McIntyre, Roman, and Ray.
Fairly decent.
You're talking new dudes. Andrade, I mean, not new, but new-ish to the rotation. Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy. Now, Buddy Murphy and Alexander didn't win, but they looked credible.
Oh, yeah.
They existed in the world. They held their own for a little bit. They elevated dudes while elevating that world that they're existing in. Amazing week for the 3 of those. And Andrade, Jesus, was it a 2-0 sweep and a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Yeah.
Shaking Ray, looking and making Andrade look like a star.
Yep.
And Ray's got somewhere interesting to go to. My family. Ray, how are you? My family. What? My family.
Mi familia.
Yes.
Brian Jarman says it was a fairly decent pay-per-view.
He can think that.
Oh, he can think whatever. Fairly decent.
Shaking your head.
Fairly decent.
They
This was a
have
great pay-per-view.
They could
I
have
don't
done
care.
significantly worse. They didn't do that bad. It was okay. I'll take that.
Okay.
I'm putting a positive spin on it, damn it.
So it's rare that the
This guy?
WWE pay-per-view outperforms the NXT one for me.
Oh.
SummerSlam was better than TakeOver this time. It just was. Like, it's happened occasionally. I think maybe this year's Rumble and TakeOver Phoenix may have been the last time.
So you're saying TakeOver was bad?
No, I'm just saying SummerSlam was really good. SummerSlam was really, really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Every bit of it. I got a main event that I loved. I got a debut of a character that I really want a lot more of.
But you're not going to get, and it's going to feel good when you do.
Yes, it's going to be great.
Now, it gives me a lot of hope coming out of this. There's so much good stuff that happened on Monday and Tuesday, and not all of it had anything to do with SummerSlam. So it's going to make those matches that make those cards feel special while still having a place for those matches on the weekly television. Very good. And having a rotation where your entire show doesn't have to be made up by building to specifically the card or fallout specifically from the card. God, Raw and SmackDown both felt good leading in and leading out.
Yep. Retro Gaming Man Cave said it was close. You're right, though. SummerSlam was great. Chris Witt, with the way pay-per-views have been this last year, was very good.
Yes.
TakeOver
Yes.
with the 3 falls was good. We're going to cover TakeOver quick, I think.
Yeah.
Did you get to see it?
Bits and pieces and the highlights. You know me, packages, entrances, finishes,
packages.
storylines. What?
Mike B. Comedy says, I was blown away on how good SummerSlam was. Me too. And I don't know if it's because my expectations were low.
My expectations were. I was cautiously optimistic.
The Fiend, great character for Bray Wyatt. All right. So let's...
His job, like Bray Wyatt's character, feels like somebody that you'd see on the indies a lot, and you'd see it and go like, "That's not that good." Okay, cool. You're some evil monster dude. Yeah, he's doing it for real.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be so many evil monsters on the indies now. Good Lord.
Also true. All right, so TakeOver Toronto. They started up with a promo package for the whole show up top.
It's nice.
Yeah, very fun.
It lets you get a recap. NXT does a good job of, hey,
case
if you haven't been watching week to week, here's where we're at.
Yep. Street Profits versus Undisputed Era up top. And like I said, I'm enthralled when there aren't a ton of notes. Mm-hmm. The only reason there were so many notes on SummerSlam for me, because I didn't take them as I was watching.
Yeah.
I went back and I started rewatching matches, and I was like, oh, yeah, this and this and this from the match.
Right.
But as I was watching TakeOver, just watching.
It's fun.
I mean, what?
It's fun to just enjoy, right?
Yeah. What can I say about Street Profits versus Undisputed Era? It was a really good wrestling match.
You,
Angelo Dawkins is really coming into his own.
yeah!
like in the ring.
We all have heroes. Mine is making, I don't know, a brew. Is he a witch? Whatever, it's great. All right, that's enough.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, coming out of this, Steve Austin, I was throwing some praise Street Profits way, says, hey, Montez Ford, I see a future world champion there. Young as all get out. 6'4", athletic as all hell.
Good looking dude.
And even Steve Austin was like, Angelo Dawkins holding his own too. He could be a champion. Somewhere. I don't know. Montez Ford's the star. Angelo Dawkins is not getting left behind.
Oh, no.
Good for him.
Nope. So Io Shirai and Candice LeRae is next. I don't know if this is your first time. Did you get to see Bad Guy Io?
Yeah.
Bad Guy Io is amazing.
Yeah.
The look, her demeanor,
Look, man.
the music.
Most everything we've gotten that's come as far as Japanese women wrestling has been very cute, very nice. Now, a huge exception, Asuka.
There's
still-
something very cute about Asuka too, even though
Yeah.
she's a badass. There's something still cute about her.
It's the weird tiger panties. I don't know what it is. It's like, well, that's what? Nah, Io's just like I kill people. What's up?
Just like she looks to be like in anguish.
Yeah.
Just like I gotta whoop this ass. Sorry.
It's a literal translation. Justin, very fluent in something probably. Oh my god, it's my favorite thing you've ever done. And I've seen you do some. Maybe I haven't seen the egg bit. I don't know, but that right there.
The egg bit is one of the best things.
Shut up. It's not real. It's not real. It's
Yes,
fake.
it is.
Fake eggs.
Ask John Moxley.
No,
He knows.
he doesn't.
He does. He may not remember it. It's possible.
That means
but
he
you could ask
doesn't
him.
know.
Could ask him. He was there.
Yes. Sure. Whatever, storyteller. I gotta whip that ass. Fantastic. But yeah. And did Candice LeRae just take an ass whipping?
No, man. She gave one too.
Yeah. Like
That was great.
There's no reason for this. First of all, thank God they got an opportunity. Like, we got 2 women's matches on this card.
Yep.
And they were NXT pay-per-view quality matches.
Yes.
Haven't seen tons and tons of Candice on since getting to NXT, but holy hell,
She got to be herself.
holding her own.
Yep.
Did she take a squash defeat?
Nope.
Did she earn an ass whipping? Did she get it?
She got it.
Did she give a little back?
Oh, yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
They both look good coming out.
Absolutely. Bad Guy Io gets to go somewhere, rise up the ranks.
And you know what?
Candice can do anything from
This
here.
this doesn't involve title.
No.
I like that.
Yep. Candice can go anywhere from here. Even Bailey, after SummerSlam, goes, "Hey, Candice, you want to wrestle me at Night of Champions?"
Ooh.
To which she replied with an aerial gif. Uh-huh.
Jesus. Of course they want to wrestle. Please. It's a long shot, but what else?
I know, right? Just keep asking. One of these days,
Yeah.
somebody will say yes. And she may have been the first one to actually reply.
That's a shame.
I know, right?
I want Bailey to just start at. Oh, did I have to have done. I know I have to have
You've
done
definitely
this.
done this bit.
Okay, just asking world leaders. Hey, Mikhail Gorbachev. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm sorry.
All right. Let me help you out here.
Mm-hmm.
So up next is Matt Riddle comes out, bro, because he's been trying to fight Killian Dane, and Killian Dane keeps attacking him from behind.
Sorry.
So, bro, come out here and fight me, bro, and a brawl ensues.
How
So,
about that?
Hype that up a little bit. Very
Yeah.
cool. We'll be seeing a match from them again pretty soon.
Matt Riddle had a very busy weekend.
Yeah.
He decided he's been talking garbage about Goldberg for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he had a meeting with Goldberg, and he's, "Hey, bro." To which
I'm not
Goldberg's
your
like,
bro.
"I'm not your bro.
Don't worry about it, bro. I'm not
Not
your bro.
It's a fantastic story. And to see Matt Riddle, because this was on the watch along thing.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Riddle just, you could tell he was like geeked about it. He was like, I took shit. And I got called on it. Hey, good job.
This makes me wonder, because this felt like when Killian Dane was on his way out because Sanity was getting the call up and he was feuding with Lars. Makes me wonder if that's what they're doing here. Maybe Riddle's getting the call up, and Dane's going to be the more permanent fixture. Because I said pretty much that's the only way Riddle isn't like next NXT champion is if they call him up.
Yeah, I mean they've got something for him to do outside of a title, which is nice.
Yeah,
I don't know. I could see him go anywhere, but then again, is there space for everybody to go? Like, could Gargano be gone soon?
Judging by the way it went,
I mean, could
got a curtain call after the match. So.
Who else could? I mean, he's still champion, but could Dream go?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think they're saving some of the star power because
I hope
Fox. So
yeah,
or FS1 more specifically, but I do think I don't think everybody's getting called up. Gorbachev references timely as fuck.
That's what I do. You're welcome. Glasnost.
So Dream versus Dunn versus Strong is the next one.
All right.
Let me see if I can find something real quick.
I like entrances.
Mm-hmm. You do?
Remember TakeOver New York when Dream came out?
Mm-hmm.
And he was the damn Statue of Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
I don't think this is the right one. Let's find out.
Remember when Dream came out and like
No, that's not the right one.
No, that is not the right one.
Same guy, wrong one.
Uh-huh. You'll find it. Don't worry.
I don't know if it's on this. It might not be on this.
That's terrible. How can it not be? Also, find it immediately. I need this.
I'm going to go through here, and then if it's not here, I'm going to go look at the other place.
You got a comprehensive list of awful songs. I'm very upset with this.
No, you're not. You're
what are
about
you
to not
doing?
be. I'm the Mountie. I'm handsome. I'm brave. I'm strong. And I'm the Mountie. And I'm enforce the law.
Yeah.
But you can never hide. The Mountie always gets his man.
I'm the Mountie. I'm handsome. I'm brave. I'm strong.
You know what? I feel like
You love PCO.
I do. I feel like more wrestlers should sing their own themes.
It always works out.
You sure?
When's the last time it didn't? Tyler Breeze's is fantastic.
Tyler Breeze is fantastic. God damn it.
Dreams rules.
Uh-huh. All right, this is off topic for literally everybody outside this area. I miss Chach. We all miss Chach.
Don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
That's all.
The homeless luchador.
He was the best. Well, the Jimmy Snuka drawers.
Mm-hmm.
He lives in a dumpster.
Renji, man, speaking of watch along, I love Gargano's reaction to the Fiend entrance. Everybody was tweeting at him, I guess, and he's like, "What? I'm still a wrestling fan. I freak out about awesome wrestling
I'm
stuff.
allowed to like stuff. I like that more. It makes me love him more. Not that I needed to.
He's the best.
Yeah. God damn it, Dream. It comes out as
A Canadian kilted Yaxman?
yeah, that's what he did. Also, wouldn't be surprising. How is Dream simultaneously the most surprising individual on any roster ever and weirdly predictable for his unpredictability? It's like, you see it and go like, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, but that makes sense.
Because, of course, he would be the Mountie.
He's beloved
he always
everywhere he
gets his
goes. How is this not pandering? It doesn't feel like I'm being pandered to, but god damn it, he's the freaking Mountie. Mountie.
Mm-hmm.
Who was clamoring for the Mountie? I didn't know. I don't know why my hand's going up. Who wanted this? Ah, damn it.
Because I love PCO.
Well, yeah.
He's not human.
I was just about to ask, is he human? Apparently not. God damn it.
Liv was apparently watching PCO this weekend. She tweeted out, "Not human." He's not human. Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler.
Good for Mia.
Oh yeah,
She's deserved solid opponents,
yeah.
and she's had to be the one to put over a lot because she's really good at what she does. This is where she gets to hold her own and eventually put over, but at the same time, she gets to look like a star. People excited for Mia Yim, except Stokely Hathaway. That's not his name. It's not his name anymore. I'm sorry, Malcolm Bivens. It's like, wait, that doesn't feel right anymore. Goddamn wrestlers changing their names. Seamlessly, I might add.
Yeah.
Malcolm Bivens holds a prayer circle to keep Mia Yim from winning the title. Then Mia Yim tracks him down in a vehicle later.
Just to run him down.
And before Malcolm Bivens is viciously assaulted with a vehicle,
No, I like he goes, "Oh, I think this might be it."
I think this might be it. It's been coming for a while. Here it is. Find Malcolm Bivens on Twitter. Follow him. It's the most rewarding thing you'll ever do. It's amazing. And then he says before he runs away, possibly to his peril, the Malcolm Bivens Memorial Tournament, first week of February, Black History Month. Go, and he takes off running. Fantastic. The sooner we get Malcolm Bivens, the better. And the more we get, also the better. Mm-hmm. He's never going to shut up. Someone give him his goddamn CD player and some cheesecake. Yeah. The man deserves it.
Well, not anymore.
Well, okay. He doesn't need the CD player anymore?
Well, neither.
That was a different dude.
That jerk. With how Justin has the stream, is it just me or does it look like Finn is opening his jacket to reveal he's smuggling Corey Graves? In case you're wondering what was down there, now you know.
It seemed pertinent.
Yeah, Renji says, at least I'm not the only one that liked Mia Yim's match. Mm-hmm. It was great.
What's not to like? Good wrestling. What's up?
And then Cole versus Gargano. I mean, this is exactly what you think it's going to be.
A wrestling match, a street fight, and then, Jesus Christ.
An asylum match? I think that's what they called it. When,
is that what it is?
When it was...
barbed wire cage match?
They never did. But I think, didn't Jericho and Ambrose have a match like that? And I think they called it an asylum match.
Something along those lines.
So I don't know. I don't know if they didn't technically give it a name.
Yeah.
They just said, hey, whoa, look at all these weapons. Cool.
It's going to be a problem. Here we go.
There's not much to talk about here. It's exactly what you think it is. It's great.
Which brought people out to say, it's a little overdone. It's like, all right, calm down.
Did you see Triple H's press conference?
Uh-uh.
So some dude calls in and goes, with Vince saying you guys weren't going to do blood and guts, like Adam Cole was bleeding. And Triple H was like, are you talking about out of his back at the very end of the match when he went through the table? Oh, it's just you guys said you weren't going to do the blood and guts, and that's what Vince said.
Sorry, we'll try not to bleed.
And Triple H goes, man, you're really reaching.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I liked it.
So, yeah, and there were people on Twitter that were like, hey, a little too much. You did too much. Like, first of all, calm down.
It's
and
the send-off.
Second of all, Gargano replied to one of them and is like, oh, I'll try to do better. God damn it, you wholesome young man, you.
Here's the thing.
Better.
Everybody's always saying, with these feuds, they got to blow them off right. Isn't that what they just did?
I don't know, man.
Feud blow off, right?
It seems pretty the end.
Yeah. All right, so Cole retains.
Mm-hmm.
Gargano and Candice both get a curtain call afterwards.
Ooh.
Yeah, it didn't air.
All right, mixed match challenge champions.
I don't know. Something might be happening here. So they might be saying bye-bye to NXT.
King Gargano.
If he was in the tournament.
Oh, I saw somebody
next week.
Somebody pointed out if KO wins the King of the Ring, he should just have KO in the front and then TR in the back. It's like, oh, that's great.
That'd be fun.
It's a brilliant idea.
And
Steal it.
really, my only note. Holy shit! The cell after the finish, the way they were both just laying there, just dead.
Spent,
as fuck.
you know?
Yeah,
Spent.
like I don't know, the feud just got blown off or something.
Like everything that could be done was done. Good for them. Yes, people are just too much anymore.
And
Look, somebody's gonna hate it because most of them are just because it's cool to hate it.
mhm.
If you don't dig it, don't watch it. Don't talk about it. We watched. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. And Renji says, I think you mean Raven's House of Fun. I'm going to tip my hat to you and assume that you are correct.
Scotty the Body. Is that what we're talking about?
So, TakeOver, great show, as always.
Mhm.
SummerSlam, better. My humble opinion.
Okay.
We got to do some G1 here, right? King of the Ring next week.
Yeah.
Maybe we might have Jimmy Jacobs next week, too.
What? Well, don't sell before we go. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll talk.
Because apparently I can only talk to you about it when we're on the air.
We'll talk. Look, I put some notes in there today. I'm trying, man. I'm trying real hard, Ringo.
Mm-hmm.
Trying real hard. Oh, you're
G1.
Justin. Sorry. The G1 wrapped up, dude. We got to the finals,
Mm-hmm.
and we had. Well, first of all, let's go into this. Let's go into this first. If you haven't watched Shibata, go watch some Shibata, because he'll likely never be back again. The wrestler, Shibata, one of the most intense dudes. Like, the whole thing about being a young lion is you're wearing the black trunks, and then you finally get to have character. And Shibata is just one of the no, black trunks are fine with me. I'm the wrestler. One of the most intense dudes of all time, and suffered an injury, career-ending injury. He's been gone for like 4 years at this point. They made like an appearance 2 years ago, like, I'm going to be back, maybe. And everyone's like, no, he's not. He's never going to come back. He's never going to be able to do in-ring stuff again. The man's barely capable of taking care of himself at this point. And if you listen to like New Japan's Twitter and reports on it, it's like, he's on death's door. Sorry, everybody. He brings back Kenta and brings him to the G1.
Mm-hmm.
Kenta does an amazing job throughout the G1, does not win, but has a hell of a showing, establishes himself as an New Japan character. And then in a six-man, Kenta turns on his teammates, and seemingly joining Bullet Club. And Kenta has a fantastic I'm an asshole face. I had no idea it was there. It was like, ha. Evil Kenta's great. So much personality just in him being a jerk for a second. Shibata's not having this.
Mm-mm.
Runs to the ring, beats the hell out of the Guerrillas of Destiny, and does that corner drop kick to Kenta. This is Kenta and Shibata. They're engaging in the ring. Like, you know how you were excited when Daniel Bryan came back?
Mm-hmm.
The thought of Shibata coming back is that level plus more. The fact that I didn't discover him until after he was out, and that he could be coming back, and just you saw his face in that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen anything that intense? He's like that all the time. I want to see him ordering a sandwich. It's like, oh, Jesus. Just give him whatever he wants. And then Bullet Club beats up Shibata. Now, Will Ospreay puts out a tweet, says, hey, did anybody else cry when Shibata delivered that drop kick? It was like, amazing. He's doing something physical in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
To which Tamatanga, the good bad guy, good guy, whatever, hey, and replies, and how many of you cried when we beat his ass? It lays Shibata out, and Kenta does Shibata's pose, sits on him cross-legged on top of Shibata and poses. Smug little son of a bitch.
I'm a little jerk.
Fantastic. That's the lead-in. That's the second-tier story that you didn't know you were going to get. You get to the finals, you've got Jay White and you've got Kota Ibushi in the finals. And Jay White is leader of Bullet Club right now, completely cornered by the rest of Bullet Club, including Kenta at this point. And just the whole like half of the ring is nothing surrounded by Bullet Club. And there's Kota Ibushi on the other side, completely alone. Completely alone. Have an amazing match. Kota Ibushi wins. He's the winner of the G1. That means he gets to go into Wrestle Kingdom and challenge for whatever title he would like. We're very likely getting Okada Ibushi at Wrestle Kingdom. Ibushi's been amazing for years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Okada's been amazing for years, his entire life. All 12 years of it. It's been amazing. I feel like New Japan's never wanted to settle on Ibushi because he hadn't signed a contract.
Right.
He's under contract now, and hot damn, I think they're gonna push him to the freaking ceiling as much as they can. And we're gonna get this at Wrestle Kingdom. It's gonna be. I think we're going to get this at Wrestle Kingdom. It could be one of the most amazing matches of literally all time.
I thought for sure it was going to happen last year, Ibushi and Omega.
It felt like it. It felt like it.
Yeah. But Ibushi and Okada?
Now, some of the conspiracy theories.
Uh-oh.
This is like how long-term can New Japan book? Some people throwing out the theory that Ibushi wins at Wrestle Kingdom, reigns for an entire year up to the next Wrestle Kingdom. Come G1 next year, Ibushi enters, wins. Now, if the champion wins the G1, they're allowed to pick their opponent. Ibushi picks Kenny Omega. And then we get a Wrestle Kingdom finale of the Golden Lover storyline. Totally impossible. Totally impractical. Not gonna happen. An amazing conspiracy theory. And I read that. I was like, that could never happen. But Shibata couldn't come back either. Fantastic climax to G1 with amazing implications for Wrestle Kingdom come January. I'm very excited for it. I'm sorry. Crazy theory going round. Ibushi Okada at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh yeah, and I put that in there as well. Shota with he's being the young lion for Moxley. He's wearing Moxley's jacket from those initial promo things. Young lions aren't supposed to be wearing anything. What are you doing? People mad and upset. But guess what? Shooter can do whatever the hell he wants. You know why? Mr. Moxley told him so. Yeah, I like it. Fantastic week in New Japan. That was in top of SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Ridiculous amount of wrestling. Don't go to the we're gonna get Minoru Suzuki versus Okada here coming up too.
Yeah.
Yes. Delusional Minoru Suzuki is my favorite. What do you mean I don't have enough points to win? What if everyone gets food poisoning? And then he bites people. The best.
All right, so time for one of these. They're telling us we have to go. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing for you.
Gimme.
Orange Cassidy is All Elite.
Pulling off the indies? Well, I mean, All Elite's letting people work indies here and there.
Are they?
Know. He's getting hot as all get out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are they?
I don't know. All Elite said, hey, you've only seen maybe like 40% of what our roster's going to be. Who knows?
We'll see.
They may have different levels of contracting, too.
Also true.
It's all new. It's all new. And, All Elite secret New York meetings. They may be booking Madison Square Garden. So, that's a hell of a coup. But, hey, good for them.
Yeah.
Sell it. Sell it out. Sell wrestling tickets. Get people to shows.
Yeah. Please come to Norfolk.
Come near us. Thank you.
For the love of God,
Thank
please.
you. I got one more thing.
All right.
I want the Fiend to get a new headlamp. I want him to get a new hashtag headlight.
Yeah.
Finn's head.
That's what everybody's saying. Yeah, that's what everybody wants.
I'm not novel. I'm a sheep. I'm just late. I'm a big fat late sheep.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. God damn it. Turn the music off.
They're telling us we have to go.
What are you doing? None of these are right. I'm just excited I didn't get called slap nuts this week. That excites me.
Slap nut.
Later, Brian. The timing on that was impeccable.
I might know what I'm doing. You might too. Maybe. Probably not. Hey, everybody, we're hashtag WrestlePals. If you dig us, dig what we do, and you'd like to support, really? That's cool, man. Patreon.com/OhiJustin. OHHI Justin. $1.
Morgan.
He does. $1 there. It supports this show, supports Deep Program, the finest music show on the internet. Hey, you got me back for one of those stories so far.
Yeah.
That was a fun show. I got to do a show with Joe. Yeah.
It's out now.
Yeah.
Go get it.
And the $1 also supports your music show, the second finest show on the internet, and most importantly, the Oh Hi Justin Pod, exclusive to the Patreon. A daily delve into the mind of this madman over yonder. Yeah. And if you can't do that, hey, follow the show. We appreciate the interaction. Loving you guys in the chat. Yay, it gives us stuff to bounce off of. Because I'm weirdly listless, and you can easily steer me in odd directions. Throw out random comments, see where I go. See, I've already done it here. I'm supposed to be doing it themselves. Damn it. Facebook.com/WrestlePalsVA. Go there, jump in the chat there. Jump on the Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/OhiJustin14. OHHI Justin 14. It's his favorite number, 14. I don't know. Mine's 12. Yeah. If you want to see the back catalog of the show, the video is available on YouTube. Search for #WrestlePals. You gotta spell it out. You see how wrong we were on literally everything. If you don't want to see our ugly mugs, perfectly understandable. Podcasts are available at the podcast places. Yeah. You want to get in touch with the show at WrestlePalsVA on Twitter, and we appreciate the interaction. It helps us steer where we want to go.
Especially days when we're tired.
Yeah. If you want to get in touch with get out of here. If you want to get in touch with us individually, it's not hard to get a hold of Justin at the Hulkster on Twitter. He talks about a lot of things, and he likes to talk to you. It's mostly going to be about Liv Morgan, but
Also true.
sometimes he'll tell you the best,
Every morning.
and that's worth it. That's worth it. If you want to get in touch with me, it's going to require a subpoena and probably a process server. Sorry. At the Nate Project on Twitter, I always get the notifications. I see them, I acknowledge them, and it'll weird me out and make me feel a little funny inside. If that's what you want to do, have at you now. Go.
Hold on. God damn it.
What?
I was trying to time that. I fucked it up.
Hot damn, I love God damn it, Justin. At the Nate Project on Twitter, at the Hulkster on Twitter. Hey, everybody. God damn. #WrestlePals. I lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog, bit me in the spare rib. And I'll take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words AJ Styles. You know what you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.